Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? In this video I'm going to be sharing with you how I make my delicious moi-moi. Moi-moi is one recipe that I enjoy to eat a lot. Okay, I'm going to be using white beans for this moi-moi. See my beans? I'm just putting it in a bowl. After this, I'm going to select my beans very carefully. This is a must-do if you want to have a very good moi-moi. You pick out all the dirt from your beans. Most times you see some stones in your beans. You see this stone that I just picked from these beans? You don't want to blend this together with your beans for moi-moi. You will not like the taste. See all the dirt I got from these beans. So at this point, I'm putting this in this bowl. I'm going to run water in it and rinse it. When I'm done rinsing these beans, I'll put it in my colander. So I'm going to go into my blender with these beans. I want to take off the chaff from these beans. So to take off this chaff, you on and off your blender, on and off, on and off. You are doing this so that you don't blend the real beans, so that you just take only the chaff at this point. See, I'm done taking off the chaff. I'm going to rinse very well until my beans is clean. As you can see, it has gone off and I'm running it under water to take out the chaff. So I put water, I put in my colander, take off the chaff. I will add more water, take off the chaff. I'll keep repeating that process until my beans get so clean and good, So this method of using blender to take off the peel of your beans makes you not to worry anytime you want to wash your beans, because this is washing beans made easy, I tell you friends. This way you want to cook moi-moi every day, or you want to make akara every day, I tell you. So when I'm done washing my beans, like you can see, I'm done washing these beans. These beans is almost clean and nice. So you just pick out the little black heads in the beans. See all the dirt I got from these beans, all the chaff. You see, at this point, my beans is clean. So I'm going to add some water and leave it for about 4 to 5 hours. This will make the beans to be very soft, and it will also double in size, and it will be very friendly to your blender. Okay, these are the ingredients I'm using. This is my moi-moi seasoning, chicken stock, crayfish, blended crayfish. This is optional if you don't want it. Some boiled eggs here, salt to taste, Maggi chicken seasoning, Knorr cube, red onions. I love a lot of onions in my moi-moi. Red bell pepper. This gives good color to your moi-moi, I tell you friends. I'll be using some Scotch bonnet pepper, but use the quantity of pepper you can take. Yes. Okay. This is ready to be blended with my beans. I have cut and taken out the seed from this red bell pepper, and I've washed and cut my onions nicely. This is ready to be blended, friends. After 4 hours, you see, my beans is looking so soft and it has doubled in size. So I'm going to blend these beans now using my blender. As you can see, I'm blending the beans together with the onions and red bell pepper. So this is the vegetable oil. I'm going to rub it over this plate that I'm going to use for my moi-moi. I love this plate so much because it's a disposable plate. And it's very easy for my children to handle. When I just make the moi-moi and keep it in the fridge for them, they just pick it. So I'm rubbing this vegetable oil so that it will not stick to the plate. So this is our beans paste. You can see It's looking so rich, so lovely. You see how smooth it feels. Wow, it's very smooth. So I'm going to be using some eggs for this moi-moi. I'm just slicing my eggs at this point. Sometimes I also make my moi-moi with smoked mackerel fish. But for this recipe, I'm going to be using corned beef, you know. So this is my corned beef. This is what I'm going to be using for this moi-moi today. Yes. So I have here my chicken stock. It's warm. I'm going to go in with my seasoning cube and salt. This is to make it very soft and easy to mix. Be careful with salt when mixing your moi-moi, because there's no remedy when your moi-moi is over salted. So you better watch it from the beginning. Just add little salt at a time, little seasoning at a time. You can always taste to see whether you need to adjust. Okay, I went in with this and I'm stirring it very well with my spatula. I have to mix it very well until everything mixes well and nice. Yes. All right. This is my moi-moi seasoning. This seasoning is very good for moi-moi. It is specially made for moi-moi, and it gives your moi-moi this nice and good aroma, I tell you. Yes. So I'm going to mix very well. So I'm adding my crayfish at this point. Like I told you, it's optional. But if you want to try it, you will love it. Just try it and let me know in the comment section. So I'm going to mix very well, you know, so that everything will mix nice and good. So I just went in with my corned beef. I'm going to mix it very well. Friends, be very careful with salt and seasoning cubes when making your moi-moi. So this is my vegetable oil. I just went in with it. I like to use a lot of vegetable oil in my moi-moi because it makes my moi-moi shine and fluffy. I love vegetable oil in my moi-moi, you know. So because I'm using corned beef, so this is the whisk. You can use it to mix your moi-moi, but I prefer to use my spatula to mix my moi-moi. Yeah, you have to keep mixing it until you get everything well mixed, you know. Corned beef has salt in it, so when you're making moi-moi with corned beef, be very careful, you know. So just put a little salt, a little seasoning, and test as you go. I just tested for salt. So at this point, I'm going to add my warm water. This warm water is to make the beans paste to sit well, to make sure all the ingredients I've added dissolves very well and nicely, you know. This point again, I am testing for salt and seasoning. You know, you have to be very careful with salt. Yes, so everything looks good. You can see the consistency is not too watery and it's not too thick. This is the consistency you want. So at this point, I'm going to be dishing this into my plate for the moi-moi. Make sure you don't make it full so that it doesn't spill in the pot. I just added my eggs. Make sure you wrap it very well so that it's well secure, so it does not spill in the pot when you're cooking your moi-moi. You know, make sure you secure all the sides very well. Yes, I'm scooping in another plate. Don't make it too full. Add your egg, wrap it very well, secure all the sides very well. That way, it will not spill in your pot. Today's shout out goes to all my returning viewers and my new viewers. I love you guys. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. I really appreciate you all. You guys are the best. Thank you so very much. All right, you can see I'm wrapping this very well. Okay. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscription button for me. Turn on your bell notification so that you'll be the first to get my video anytime I upload it. Thank you. And also share my video with someone today. Thank you. All right. So we're making progress in this recipe. Yes, make sure you secure all the sides if you're using this type of plate for your moi-moi. You can use leaf, you can use different plates to make your moi-moi. So I'm putting this foil paper in this pot. This is to create as a base for my moi-moi plates, so that this moi-moi plate does not stick on the pot. I'm just adding my hot water. You must add hot water, not cold water. So I'm just arranging this plate into the pot. When arranging your plate, make sure you are very careful. You arrange it nice and good. So because you know moi-moi uses heat to cook, so I'm trying to secure and trap all the heat in this pot so that my moi-moi can cook nicely and good. That is why I'm using this foil paper to wrap it. You can see our moi-moi is coming up good. See, I'm adding hot water to the pot by the side. When arranging your moi-moi, make sure you create a small space where you can add water. All right, can you see? Can you see our moi-moi is doing good? I cooked this moi-moi on the fire for about 25 minutes. Okay, let's see. This moi-moi is ready. I can see. Can you see? Oh my God, this looks good. This looks good. Can you see it? Can you see it? Wow, this moi-moi tastes so good. My God, this moi-moi is good. Can you see this moi-moi? It looks so good. It looks so good. And it tastes so delicious. I tell you, friends. See how shiny it is? I told you. It's very good. Okay. If you have not hit that subscription button, please hit it for me. Hit that subscription button for me. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm going to leave in the description box of this video all the ingredients I've used to put this moi-moi together. I tell you, when you make your moi-moi using this style, you would love it. Please leave for me in the comment section when you try your moi-moi using this method. Until I see you all in my next video, keep eating healthy. Bye!